Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is the the last episode of Junk Journal January for 2024. It has been hosted by @GetMessyArt and @MegJournals here on YouTube. They have their own websites and Instagram accounts with the same name, and you can absolutely follow them to get more journaling inspiration and prompt lists. And I believe Meg Journals and Get Messy Art will be doing a junk journal July. So if you missed out on this one and you just sort of want to do an along as the along happens, you need only wait 5 more months. And so this is also a flip through because this is the final one, and Flip Through Friday is hosted by the lovely and talented Christina at Christina's Shack. So let us get after it. While I mess around with my title cards, there we are. Okay, so here is the final journal. This is the back, and this is a partially machine sewn, but a lot of it has been hand stitched book, and it is a sari silk tie, pink, and we shall open up. And the inside, this piece here is one of the freebies that was given by @GetMessyArt, and I need to go to the very back because this is where the guide is for what the pages are, because I am not certain that I'm going to look at these pages and know what's happening. So I was going to say question number 1. So number 1, this is resolutions. I guess we'll have to break the glass and yell. You betcha. So all of these quotations, I think all of them, except for maybe one, comes from this edition of Nancy Drew, Nancy's Mysterious Letter. And what I do is randomly open a page, and then I tear that page out and then try and look for something in that page that works with the page itself. And it's a lot of fun, and I call her the Oracle of Nancy when I'm doing that. So number 2 is quote. Okay. Oh, so they were bright red and had a black star in the center, and that had nothing to do with a cardinal, but it fits perfectly. Oh, yeah. All right. That's fun. Number 3 is throwback. Scribbled on a piece of paper is the quote. I don't know what the throwback is. Sometimes I might have abandoned the prompt and just done something that made me happy. No idea. Next one is tuck spot, and so I have an up tuck. Oh yeah, so the quote is something amazing. You can see that, and then you pop it out, and then you have a little, but he's got a deer head. Don't know if I like that or not. I'll keep it for now. This one is daily log. And so this became a bit of a seascape for me. And it's been a heck of a day at Caesar. I used to have he is still alive. He is still working. He is just not working for me anymore. And he always used to come into my office and say, at the end of a tough day, it's been a heck of a day at Caesar. And this is my little boat that goes with it for whatever reason. Next, daily log. This is memory. Yeah. So this feels, there's 2 layers. There is the color below, and then there's this waxy paper that has been torn so that you can see some of the underneath. Memory is not fixed at all, and it's a very abstract representation of memory for me. 7, anything worth doing is worth overdoing. This is stitched, And so I've done a fabric flip with nothing underneath. But you can see how the flowers were sewn. So the leaves were sewn by machine and then the flowers sewn by hand. I like this one. This one is just a riot. Stitched. This one is neutral. And I think I was trying to do something. Oh yes, no, so neutral. I need to glue that bit down because it's going to drive me nuts. I searched the internet for experts to tell me what the color neutral was. And it's a whole host of different colors. There is the full spectrum. So there's the green, there's the red, there's the yellow, orange, the blue, and then what we know to be typically neutrals of sort of blacks and whites. And this was, it's a collage doll because I see everybody on the internet doing collage dolls and I wanted to do one. Next one is foliage. So this paper has these sort of mulberry leaves. I think they're mulberry leaves in paper, mulberry paper maybe. Anyways, I just used, oh, I'm getting it all in my hands. No, ink. I used ink. And I have this here fallen into water. It's like a leaf having fallen onto water. What on earth is this? Neutral, that was foliage. Layered. I tried to make as many layers as possible. So it starts way back here with this bag. And it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have at least 6 layers deep for here. 11 is eclectic. Oh yeah, I like this one. So this one is a flip here. This one it's not affixed. So this is a little pocket. So a thermometer, no idea. This is an actual real ticket, a piece of ephemera that is to the Museum of Antiquities and something else in Italy. And then just some other bits and pieces. And I don't know why overcoats are expensive, but apparently overcoats are expensive. It probably made sense to me at the time. What's our next piece? Eclectic. So this is torn edges. So this is just a whole lot of tearing and creating blocked journaling space. And so this is a picture, and then it was sort of a bit of a weaving exercise, if nothing else. And then some more journaling space there. Torn edges, this is garden. And quote here is the summer guests. I love this paper. Cindy at Studio Lou sent me a package of goodies and this was included in it, and there's a large sheet of both white and yellow and I just love them. They're so yum. Next one is pattern. I'll be all right. That's an affirmation. I'll be all right. Nothing but a scratch. Next one is opposites. Her pursuit of the other. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze, pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Whew. Next one is flow. And I have the flow of just water and ice. And I like this one. It was very tight color scheme. I like the stamps too. This one is, oh yeah, whimsical. Does he come out? Oh yes, he does. I knew he did. There we are. That's a journaling card. It goes in there. I do not like it when, there we are. So that's how he's supposed to be. Like him. I want you to enjoy it. Have fun. Whimsical. This is borders. I like this one a lot too. So this is borders, frames made from collaged stamps. And the quote there is, "That's a wonderful help." And what a morning! Oh yes, that was a rub-on. I like that. And that was another one where there was a lot of tight color harmony. What's this one? Interactive. Very pretty. So a little bit overboard. Open, open. This comes up here, and this opens, and there is another card. Ooh, she's a little bit sticky. Oh well. It says Simply Magnificent. Not. There. Interactive. Next one is nature. Yes, this is nature. If you don't find hidden gold under one stone, you turn up another, which I kind of like. And then this is, I liked how that worked as well. There's the human face and there's the lamb face. This one is Peeking Out, and there's two girls looking out of the birdhouse. This is lots of news there. And then this kid, this just makes me laugh. I'm not particularly busy now. So that goes in there. Next one is bookshelf. Oh yeah, bookshelf. This was a tough one. I didn't do particularly well. So I've made 3 little small books. 1, 2, 3, and they're all sort of photographs, and each, I don't know if you can tell on the spines, maybe it's tight like that. There's a red one, a green one, and then another one. And then the phrase is "return to the living room," because that seems to be where bookcases can sometimes be placed. Oh yes, so this must be fabric. So I got 2 days mixed up. I put them in the wrong spots. So this is a postcard that is covered with crumb quilting, which I really like. So if you peel this off, the postcard is very unattractive, but this makes it just totally amazing. And I adore her. Like, she just delighted me so much. The image originally is left plain, so you can do a lot with it. And I have this washi tape from the washi tape shop, and I dressed her in purple and white flowers, and I just love that. She's so pretty. And then this one is texture. And so this is all of the texture that I could think of. So this is watercolor, fabric, buttons, textured fabric. There's, a little word bird, and these are flowers. All of the things. This one is ombre. So these are all coffee filters that I have dyed with markers. And so ombre orange, this was a strip that I sewed together to make a side tuck. So ombre red, and this is an ombre blue. And beckoned for Nancy to follow him. The next one is, translucent. So translucent means that light will come through, but you still can't see what's behind it. So I don't know if you can see that as you pull the card, you can see that there's movement, but you can't really see underneath it. And so these are a couple of hours. In case of emergency, get in touch. I like that pocket, that's nice. This one is lyrics. So this is a Semitic writing, because I couldn't think of any lyrics per se. And then I just put some, I like this music note earring, and then just a little bit of suggestions of music. It's lyrics. 28 is grungy, and so that's the background. So I think we sort of started with that as a colorway, and then these colors all kind of match. And so she says, eager to hear the latest news, and the bunny is, tell us what we can do to help. 29, this is geometric, and all of this geometry is circles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more little circle here, and then there's another circle there. This one is travel. And this used to be a single card, cut it in two, made a pocket with the bottom, and it really gives that dimensionality of you being on this veranda looking out. And this phrase here is a small place on the outskirts. And then this last one is reflect. So there's a little piece of, it's the top of a yogurt pot that's kind of foil, so it's cleaned, but it's sort of foilish that is reminiscent of a mirror. This is like a little frame, and the phrase here is please look, and these are all pieces of, so there was a birdhouse in here, there was something that's connected to this in here. There was the coffee filter dyeing in here, and a couple of other pages that come from the kit that I was using, which was the Journal With Me monthly kit from Studio Lou, and a couple of other bits and pieces that I had. And then that's the last one. It's quite happy to be here. And so this is where this goes. Fold it all nicely up, tuck it in, and you can really see the beautiful inside cover, which is from Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos. She sent me a beautiful package of December Happy Mail, and she wrapped it in those huge contour maps. So I have used it to do the lining, and I think it's quite beautiful. She used a lot of packing tape, so it has a certain sturdiness as well to it that's quite lovely. So that's it for January. The flip through is done, the month is over, and we're now on to February, and I feel like I have catching up to do because I'm working on K3N stitching, my Edith Holden project. I have a spring journal that I wanted to get started. I also want to do some gentle journaling. I have an idea for my gentle journaling topic. It's going to be great. You're going to laugh. So I will be working on all of those things throughout February. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that flip through. Take care of yourself and stay out of trouble. Bye now.